So the weekend before we visit South Korea, we've decided to stay over in Taipei, visit a zoo, see the pandas, and spend some time with friends. The zoo was an insane idea. The humidity was crazy, and because of some program that keeps the zoo open at night, so people can go later on and see some nocturnal animals. This day, it was insanely packed, just people everywhere. To a point where we just wanted to see a few focused areas, and that was it. Looks like that's where the pandas are. Look, flamingo. Although the zoo opens at night, but not all the animals will be there. Some of them are still going to, some areas are still going to close down, like regular hours. It's just that some of the nocturnal animals will be more active. So the panda place was still packed because this is one of the main attractions of the zoo. We spent a lot of time lining up, but at least the whole place was air conditioned. I guess pandas live in kind of cooler areas, the mountainous areas in southwestern China. We were lucky today because I think usually they just kind of hang out and sleep. But this time around we got to see them. At least one of the pandas kind of got up and did some stuff, which was kind of impressive. Yeah, originally we were planning to take them to see one of the places with pandas in Korea. But as it turns out, I don't think that was a good plan. So after careful consideration, we scrapped that part. But a promise is a promise. So we told the kids that instead of seeing the pandas in South Korea, we were going to take them to Taipei to check out the pandas. So, I mean, it's the same species. No complaints from them. So here we are in crazy humidity, and we were like, okay, there are probably hundreds of animals in this zoo. We're just gonna look at pandas, koalas, and whichever other ones that we happen to stumble upon. Because honestly, it was just way too hot to be out. Summertime in Taipei, or actually just Taiwan in general, with the humidity is just sheesh. It's just not for humans, man. Not for humans. So it's cool that this panda is walking around. This was about close to 6 o'clock, and it's kind of funny because it had been sleeping the whole time. And right about like 5 minutes to 6, it started getting up and walking around. And everybody was joking. It was like, yo, this guy knows when he's clocking out. This panda knows exactly when he's clocking out. So he's just walking around, checking the doors, you know, taking a dump while everybody's watching. Awkward, man. Imagine that panda. You're just like, hey, I just need to go to number 1 or number 2. But there's like hundreds of people just watching him go. And then he sat down, kind of looking like an overweight grandpa. He just sat there like, oh man, I need to clock out. I need to get out of here. It was just hilarious. This panda, man. Like, I guess the reason why they're so cute is because they do these kind of human-like motions. Like, they move like humans sometimes. Like the way it sat there, it was like, ah man, I need to clock out. He just sat there a while. He was like, hey man, waiting. Is it time yet? I need to go. I got some appointment after work. And everybody just watched him sitting there. And eventually he got bored, and I think like he checked the window or something, and everybody was like, what? This panda stood up, that's insane. I don't know. I guess I know. I get it. I get why pandas are so adorable. Just like the way they kind of move around, and they look pretty harmless, and they look kind of derpy. Yeah, it was like, alright man, I'm bored of sitting around. Can I go? Just sitting there waiting to clock out. Anybody home? Hello? Like, nope. Alright, I'm checking the other door. Yeah, this panda's cute. It's amazing how this species is still alive. You've seen all those little videos on YouTube of them like just like falling, doing derpy stuff, falling from trees and stuff. Well, eventually the panda finally got to clock out, so it was fun. We got to see him kind of walk around, do some stuff, as opposed to like just lying around doing nothing. And then we found the koalas chilling, sleeping. There was a couple munching on eucalyptus leaves. That was cool. Did you know that the mama koalas will feed the baby feces to give them the right enzymes or bacteria so they can digest the eucalyptus leaves? Yeah, eating poop. Pretty crazy. Oh, that's an alpaca. We also got to hang out with my wife's very good friends, her best friend since high school. So it's kind of cool how like friendship lasts over like 20 years. Wait, 20 years? Around, I guess. We got to drink some very fancy coffee. Like, you could just tell this was not like Starbucks coffee. Not trying to trash Starbucks, but I'm saying like these are like latte made with love and care and passion. Yeah, so I guess this video will end with the photos rolling by of our time in Taipei. We only really got to see like maybe 5 animals max, and it was just so hot. Everybody was just dehydrated. We wanted to get out of there. But definitely, you know, seeing the smile on the kids' faces makes it all worth it. For all the parents who are showing up, you know, kudos to them. Keep showing up. I think that's what's missing in today's society. Just parents willing to be a part of the children's lives, because you only live once, and they only live once. Then when they grow up, it's all over. So if you spend all the time, you know, doing other stuff, in the blink of an eye, they grow up and they just like, you can't pick them up anymore. I've definitely been kind of feeling that because Lulu's getting close to elementary school, and honestly it felt like yesterday that she was just born. So definitely a reminder for myself to be present, to be here for her every moment. I don't want to miss a thing in her growing up. And so to all the parents doing the same, man, keep going, keep doing it. And also, you know, if you have friends you've had since like high school or junior high school or even elementary school, cherish them. Oh yeah, and here a piece of meat was dropped on her phone, and she was kind of mad about it. Not really. Oh, we also went to this gondola on Maokong, which was cool. Real fear factor for some if you have what is that called? Acrophobia? The one that you're afraid of heights. Yeah, overall, the time in Taipei was fun, filled with laughter. Got to see some old friends. Kids got to try to play the piano. Excited for what the future may hold. Next video, Korean adventures. Peace.